What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to show you how to replace the axle seal on this 1994 Mazda pickup truck. Let's get to it. So when you're back here, you can see all this wet spot, and this is all from the axle seal. And it's easy to think that, it's from your wheel cylinder, which I also checked, and it's not leaking. So I went ahead and looked at the axle seal. I realized that was the issue. And from this angle, let me see if I can get you guys to see in here. If you see right in there, you can see how messed up the axle seal is. So now we're gonna go ahead and replace this, and yeah, just get it replaced. All right, guys. So the first thing you want to do is remove the diff cover, and then once you remove that, well, before you remove that, make sure your truck's on jack stands. All right, as you can see, I got this one on jack stands, and then what you want to do is go on the driver's side, put the truck on neutral. The reason why you want it on neutral is so you can spin this by hand. Let me see if I can get in here. All right, so you can rotate this assembly by hand, and once you rotate it, you want to get down here to this little pin right here. I believe it was an 8mm 6-point socket is what I used. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find it. Yep, so it was a 8mm 6-point, and it was a 1/4 inch that I used. I somehow managed to get it in here, and I was able to put a 1/4 inch ratchet on it. I was able to break it loose. And then once you loosen this pin right here should fall right off. Okay, let's go ahead and take this off. I've already broken it loose. It's kind of hard one-handed. Put the camera down. All right, guys. So I've already, like I said, broken this loose, and it's almost all the way out. I'm just gonna go ahead and remove it by hand. Okay, so this pin is completely out. And then, let me see, I'm gonna rotate this down just a little bit more. Okay, so I just pushed the pin from the top, and then as you can see, it's already sliding out. Okay, slide it. Okay. Okay, so the pin is about halfway out. Okay, I'm gonna stop right here for a second. Okay, so the job's getting a little messy, so I stopped, put some gloves on. All right, cool. So I went ahead and removed this pin. And once you remove that, all you gotta do now is basically just push your axle inward, and you see it move. And that would expose your C-clip, which is this clip right here. So all you gotta do now is basically grab it out, and your axle can come out. Okay, so it's falling. I've got it pushed out. All right, guys, so this, my friend, is a C-clip. I got it out. Now we can pop the axle out. Go ahead and position it back the way it was. All you gotta do now is basically just pull this axle out, and that's that. So basically getting a C-clip out is the hardest part of the job, but it didn't take very long. You just gotta play with it and you can get it out. This axle seal is really, really bad, and it's deteriorating. Look at it falling apart. All right, let me go ahead and get this out. There's tools for this, but I don't have that special tool. So I'm basically gonna use what I have here to get it out. If you want to make life easy on yourself, I suggest you get the right tool. But if you don't have it, just use what you got. This is on there tight. All right, guys. So I try to use the little bit of tools I had laying around, see if I can get this actual seal off. It didn't work, so I went ahead and purchased this seal puller from AutoZone. Let's see if this baby does the job. Came right off. Look at that. Came right off. Man, so worth the money. So now I'm gonna go ahead and clean this area up real good, and then get it prepped to install the new seal, which is right here. So let me prep this area real quick so we can install the seal. Okay, so I went to install the new axle seal that I got from Salvo, and I noticed that it's too big. So I went back to AutoZone to find the right part, and the one that keep coming up for the Mazda B4000 is the same exact one I got from Salvo. It is a little big. So they looked up one for the Ford Ranger, and it came out to be the exact size, which, as you can see, is currently, I got it sitting here right now. It's not pressed all the way in yet. But if you can't find one for the Mazda B4000, just have your parts store look up the one for the Ford Ranger and match it up with the old seal. Most likely, it's probably going to be it. So now, all I'm going to do is gently tap, apply even pressure around the edges. And then until it's pressed all the way in. Okay guys, so with the axle seal installed, all you got to do is insert the axle back in place. Just get it back in place, and all you do now is just go ahead and put the seat clip back on, which I got right here. Alright. And that's that. So as you can see how easy that was. The seat clip is back on, and then all you gotta do now is go ahead and install this pin back in. So you gotta rotate this, install the pin, and then go ahead and put your 8mm bolt back to the side, and that's that. Then you can go ahead and put your cover back on, bolt everything up. Of course, you got to put your gasket or your silicone or whatever you're going to use. Bolt it back up, torque it down, fill it up with fluid, and that's pretty much it, guys. Alright guys, so as you can see, the job is really not that complicated. With the right tools, anybody can really do it. What I did forget to mention though is the type of fluid I'm going to be using in the diff. So right here, I'm using a SAE 80W90 gear oil. This is what I'm going to be using in the rear differential to fill it back up. And I'm not sure yet the exact amount, but I think it's about, I want to say it's about three of these. So 3 quarts, I think, roughly, to fill it up. And then also, the part number for the axle seal that I end up using is, it's 8660S. I'm also going to link that down in the description below, so you can check it out down there. If you got any question, please leave a comment. Don't forget to smash that like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe.